You're so close that
In Jill State's blog recently, she called Amanda Tapping the Tappinator.
Whose blog?
Jill State.
Jill has a blog?
MySpace.
Jewel, I mean, sorry.
Jill.
Every time we're on set and I say Jewel, we both go, huh? Because it sounds like Joe. Anyway.
Yeah, I was wondering what other nicknames get thrown around set.
The Tappinator? I've never heard that. Think of as many derogatory names as you can come up with. We've probably done them all. Sure, why not? She's good. She takes it, she knows how to dish it out. Amanda's good at that. She's been a girl in a boy's world for quite a while on SG1. So our set is probably a lot more well balanced compared to SG1, at least from what I'm told. So nicknames, I better not say. It's a family audience. We can't do that.
I was just wondering what it's been like filming season 4 without Tori around.
Yeah, I miss Tori. That's been a difficult thing because they pretty much ended her life. It's really, I think it's unfortunate the way television works in a lot of ways. A lot of networks and network executives think, oh yeah, let's let the audience invest in a character and then let's kill him. I don't think it actually is that effective. They think that you get these rating spikes by doing that, and the truth is you don't. You may get a short one, but then it goes back down to whatever that standard pattern of numbers. You should write in and tell them. Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. I really enjoyed Tori. I really liked working with her. And to the degree the producers and writers make choices about things, sometimes they're mistreated. Paul McGillian is a great friend of mine, and felt the same way about Paul. I wanted him to stay on the show. So, talk to the guys in The Sopranos, They, that's a serious rate of death on The Sopranos.
Hi, Joe. Over here.
It's so big. I keep waiting for somebody up there to
Is it like the set? I just wondered, with the storylines, if they're dictated to by budget, in terms of sometimes you guys are off-world and these sort of quite primitive villages, and then other times you do really kind of strong special effects with the race.
That's a good question, and one of constant, a source of discussion, ongoing, all the time. The more and more you do it, the more you are able to censor yourself. At the beginning of an idea, you can always say, oh, I have a great idea, we're going to blow up the planet. And then, of course, reality kicks in and you realize you don't have the budget to do that. So it's very creative how we come up with solutions, off-world, on-world, and all those things. The show is shot quite a bit on stage. This season, we shot a lot of it on stage. I like being outside. I like shooting outside. It's a lot nicer. It's not really cost prohibitive to shoot outside, but you have weather issues in Vancouver. So that gets a little tricky. And once you get into weather-related delays, then you're actually costing yourself quite a bit of money. There are little tricks that you learn. We have green screens, for example, and we shoot in front of those. And if you move with the green screen behind you, it costs money every time you actually move like this, if that's the screen in the background. So what we'll often do is we'll shoot somebody's following me with the camera, so I can't do what I was saying, but essentially you'll shoot with the green screen just on the edge of the actors. So you can get the green screen in frame and the actors can move. Little things like that, that's one issue. We just finished shooting an episode that I helped write called Outcast, where we deal with a lot of background stories about my character. And he the way we did it, for example, is we had so many locations. My father, as we go to his funeral and all this stuff, and the truth is we didn't need to go to bury the body and go to the house and do all these things. So you come up with a wake in the house. You come up with a way of seeing other scenes in the house. So you just become very thoughtful. And when money's at stake, people get very thoughtful. And they do a really good job. It's a very big show. They actually don't make too many shows like this anymore. These shows are cost prohibitive for the most part. You have huge special effects subsidies that take place in Canada that actually allow the show to stay in places like Canada. They have a 50% subsidy, for example. So it's now dollar for dollar, US dollar for Canadian dollar. I think it's about the same here for New Zealand. So we've lost 30% of our budget because it was $1.30 when we started Atlantis 4 years ago. It's now $1 to dollar, so we've lost 30% of that. So we're now, you know, it's tricky. You have to get more and more clever. So, anyways, it's a good question. Probably a dull answer, but a good question.
Hey mate, I don't really watch the show, but from what I know,
that's a great way to preface a question.
You're an intergalactical shepherd or something.
Yes, something like that.
And from your shirt.
Yes, shepherd. But they don't involve sheep.
Shepherds have quite a hard job here. They've got to protect from the Kiwis. And
yes, they do.
And I just wanted to ask what your favourite McDonald's burger was.
My favorite what?
McDonald's burger.
My favorite McDonald's. Okay. In the spectrum of interaction with fans, that's the weirdest question. You get the award. I don't eat McDonald's.
Oh.
I can't stand it. They'll probably hate me for saying that. I guess I won't be doing McDonald's commercials anytime soon. I don't eat that stuff. I eat generally healthy food. And you know, one of the things that's nice about New Zealand and Australia, the food is much fresher. I mean, I think you can't ship as much food in. You have to grow things more locally. I was just in Byron's Bay in Australia, and the food was amazing because it's all from local farms and stuff. And no Big Macs over there, sorry. So, and if I was a sheep herder, I would be eating lamb. So.
Hi Joe.
Hello.
I was just wondering, you've obviously done a lot of acting parts. What was your most memorable part that you played other than Shepherd?
Before we did Atlantis, we did a show called Thought Crimes, which was supposed to be a TV series. I think that would have been a good TV series, and I liked the role. So I would have liked to have continued to do that, and they should probably. I would be happy if they, you know, the show resurfaced in some capacity. Well, those Mickey Mouse ears she's got on. Oh, they're not, okay. So each role is great. And one of the things I miss that she asked about, you know, being an actor and how rewarding it is I miss taking on new roles. That's a lot of fun. It's fun to just get new roles and do different shows and stuff like that. But it's tough. I would love to do guest roles on TV shows. My agents and managers won't let me. They won't. They say that it's not a good career move. No, they don't. You don't want Hollywood to perceive you as a guest star, which I find kind of interesting because as an actor, our job is to go and do as many different roles as possible. Actors and managers, I mean, agents and managers don't always necessarily have the best interests of the artist in mind. They have a business interest in mind. So they won't push you very hard for plays, for example. Plays are a lot of fun. Plays are good for you as an actor. So, and we're going to be doing a few things over this hiatus, which I'm not going to talk about, but it'll be a lot of fun. So. Oh,